Hey team, this fine group of young men are a very important part of the ACL team. It's the water division, and we'll talk to engineer Josh first, mate. You guys, one of the most important things for our residents is turning the tap on at home, hopping in the shower, and knowing that they've got good water. When things aren't working so well, it's when new heroes show up and get things sorted. But it's a really important gig that you've got, isn't it?
Yeah. I mean, especially the boys on the ground. We do the paperwork. I mean, I do the paperwork only, but these boys, they go maybe in the night, maybe in the weekend. Most of the time, they are out there to make sure that everybody gets the water first thing in the morning, and every time, 24 hours, they try to make sure that all the residents have access to the drinking water.
As an engineer, so what's sort of a brief sort of description of your role when somebody rings in, things aren't going well, water at their place?
Yeah.
What do you do?
I mean, try to identify what exactly is the trouble or the problem with that, and then we sit down and discuss, or we plan the things when we can do it. Sometimes it has to be done urgently. Sometimes we plan it to get it done maybe in a day or two. But when someone rings in, like if there is a water damage or water pipe damage or any overflowing of the wastewater, then most of the time we swing in the action within 1 hour. We try to get it done in next 3 or 4 hours. It's
Awesome.
available for everyone.
Cool. Right, so I guess there's a lot of communication going on. Corbin, when you're on site, I dare say everything doesn't go to plan, or maybe it's actually you're uncovering more stuff than sort of initially you thought. So there'd be a lot of communication backwards and forwards.
Yeah, that's right. Heaps of communication, and just going with the flow of the job, figuring out what's the issues, and then how to go about it safely and get the water back on for the community.
Not the sexiest of jobs, but mate, it's a good opportunity to get involved with a good company. Everything everybody that I talk to at ACL talks about from the management down. There's a good feel in ACL. Are you finding that?
Yeah, the management's pretty good, and the communication all throughout is pretty good. You can go to anyone with any of your issues and that. And it may not be that sexy, but Dave's looking pretty good over there in his bucket hat.
I'm just going to get to Dave. I'm going to come back and talk to you about your truck because that's a cool looking rig. But Dave, plenty of opportunities in the company. You're finding that you can make your way in at ground level in whatever department, but there's opportunities for growth.
Yeah, starting here, I was didn't know much about water, and then these boys sort of taught me like the basics of it and licenses and opportunities you can go like further in the company.
There's plenty of training options as well. If you want to make some ground up the ranks, you can do that.
Yeah, there's plenty of training available. Obviously, we got sort of these boys training me here now.
Yeah.
With repairs, but yeah, heaps of training.
Good crew, good workmates.
Yeah, real good workmates. Good fun. They're good lads to be around, and they make each day enjoyable.
Awesome. Righto. Does he always talk so much? Right. Corbin, tell me about your truck here.
New bit of kit that came in at the end of last year. I don't know if you want to know.
Yeah, that'd be good. Yep. So it's almost like a bit of a store on wheels, right?
Yeah, full of gear everywhere, everything you need for any of our like water, sewer, stormwater repairs. Everything's got to be on hand. As Joshy was saying, like we called out, I think I was out till midnight Wednesday night, and then called out 3 a.m. Thursday, Friday morning last week. So any time of the day you have to have all your gear on hand, and ACL's a good company for providing all of that.
Yeah. And it's not just about what you're actually doing, when you're digging up a bit of the road or whatever, there's all the traffic management and all that sort of thing. There's a lot going on in your department, isn't there?
Yeah, safety first always.
Yeah.
Hey, Joshy. Yeah, always safety first, and that's part of the qualifications and stuff that you're talking about in training with Dave. In the water crew, you have to have everything. If you're called out at 3 a.m, you can't ring up a subcontractor to set up your traffic management for you. So all your traffic management, all your licences. You know, we got our big hydrovacs and stuff that you need to be able to drive to get there.
Yeah.
You got to have everything in our water department. So
Yeah.
it's a good spot to be.
It'll be there'll be a lot of well, not just looking out for yourself, but looking out for your workmates as well, making sure everything they're doing's okay and what's going on around them as well.
Yeah, oh, definitely. We've got to have each other's backs. It's
Yeah.
not just your responsibility for yourself, but the safety and that of your co-workers as well.
Yeah.
Yeah, if you see something you don't like, you got to speak up. Yeah.
And Josh, all in all, things are going well in your department, mate. You're pretty happy with. I mean, obviously, you know, you're never going to please everybody with this sort of gig, but there'll be complications, and then it's going to take a wee bit more time than you think. But all in all, you guys are doing a good job.
Oh yeah, we try. I mean, it is full on job, full on in the sense we are most of the time we have at least something to do, and that's all we want, isn't it? Every day you go to the job and you are always busy and you have something to do,
Yeah.
and that adds value. At the end of the day, we were discussing the previous day that it's like providing water for ourselves. So the water that gets into the system, it's for ourselves, so it has to be the best we can do.
Yeah. You guys are only really appreciated when somebody at home turns the tap on and there's no water there, you know. That's when the champions, you know.
Yeah, definitely. And that's something that people need to remember. Like, we're shutting down people's water every day, which is a bit of a nuisance, but we're shutting their water down to get someone else's water back on.
Yeah.
And that's something, and with our traffic management and stuff out, we have to do it safely. So we've got to put the cones up. No one likes to see them anywhere, but if they remember they see us out there, we're fixing someone's issue. They can't use their toilet, they can't use their tap water, you know, so it's a good thing to keep in the back of their mind.
Yep. So next time you turn the tap on at home, give these guys a bit of a thought, and when you see them, when you're driving around them on site, give them a wave and maybe say keep up the good work, because they are an essential part of our community, and nothing worse than turn the tap on at home and there's no water there. So ACL, the water team, local champions.